it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. In this video I have a wonderful, exciting Christmas card that we're going to make in this video. We made this card about a month or so ago and it really turned out really pretty, and I'm going to use the same color palette for my new card. We're going to be using Lawn Fawn String of Lights, and I think we're going to be making a A7 size card just because of the sheer size. Because I think this is an A2, it's just going to be too small, so we're going to need to do a bigger card size. And then instead of using glitter vinyl, glitter cardstock, although I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to be completely sold on using this, but I'm going to switch to champagne cardstock for the string, and then also for the ends of each light bulb. And then we're also going to be using eucalyptus, cranberry, carnation, and evergreen. And then also I have the coordinating cardstock. So we're going to go ahead and get the card panel and card note card cut down to size, and then we will go ahead and start die cutting. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I think I'm going to pivot a little bit in my design here. I don't know how this is going to work out. I originally was going to do a white card panel, but I think I'm going to use champagne. This, again, is from Concord and 9th. Not sure if this is going to work out or if I'm even going to like it, but we will give it the good old college try. So I'm going to give this a cut. So, let's see here. I'm going to go for, I'm going to have a really small margin, so if you will. So instead of doing a quarter, I'm going to do 1/8 of an inch. So it's going to be 4 7/8, because A7 size card is 5 by 7, so I'm going to go down 1/8, so that'd be 4 7/8. Okay, and I'm definitely going to be using this because I'm going to need that for the string and everything. Okay, and then so then I'm going to go down to 6 7/8. Also going to score this. So this is 7 by 10. So I just need to score at the 5-inch mark, and then I think my panel got off kiltered a little bit. Yeah, because I swear, this is Hobby Lobby's brand, and I love Hobby Lobby's brand, but I feel like their cardstock is not true to 8.5 by 11. I think it's off by, it has to be off by a 1/16 of an inch, because it's either that or my score buddy, because it's, there's a little lip there, which it's not that big of a deal. So, okay, so that's going to go here, right? And so that is barely a margin. Okay, so that's going to go there, and then I'll get that over there. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to also create another layer, and I'm going to use this one. I'm really excited to create some cards with this die set. I have some ideas in mind. Nothing for Christmas other than this card, I suppose. This is, let me see here, Pink Fresh Studio Dotted Fancy Frames. That's what it's called. And we're going for it. Okay. Bringing in my Momenta Freestyle. And then I'm going to put that in here. Now this may not work out. This may just be not what I'm looking for, and that's okay. It just kind of popped in my head while I was trying to get everything organized. This may be too small for what I want to do, but we're going to give it a try. Alright, so this is kind of the idea. If I don't like it, not a big deal. I might even trim this down even further to give it a little bit better of a margin. Right now, again, I'm just trying to figure it all out, right? Okay, so, okay, I have to get these all cut out. So let me go ahead and do that off camera. just going to go ahead and snip these apart. What I did off camera is I got all of those pieces apart, and then I also trimmed down my 4 pieces of cardstock, and then I also went down a total of another 1/2 inch to give me more of a border, if you will. So that's that, and then I'm thinking we should probably do, let me see, I think I'm thinking maybe gray. Yeah, I think I might do gray, just to give that a try. If I don't like it, I'll cut it out in black and bring in my mini evolution. And let me get this cut down. Bring this in. I don't know if the gray is going to look good, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and give it a try. There we go. Perfect. And then, don't need those. And then sometimes just dropping it helps, and it did. Perfect. So don't need that anymore. Let me move this to the side because now I'm going to see if I like it. Ready to commit. I am ready to commit to that gray though. I do like the gray. I've already decided that. Okay, so next we will go ahead and add our light bulbs. Okay, got them all cut out. I'm really excited about this color scheme. So the next step is going to be a breezy one, and I say that jokingly because it's a little tedious work, is to gluing the toppers to the little light bulbs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me put some music on and I'll fast forward through that part. So I think that's how it's done, right? All right, 7 more to go. Let me go ahead and get them done, and then we will figure out the sentiment next. So I've pulled some sentiments. I pulled, let's see, this is from Waffle Flower called Family Christmas Sentiments. And then I also have this lawn fawn, Home for the Holidays. It just says Season's Greetings. And then scrapbook.com, Wonder and Delight. So I have a few of those, and I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and assemble this, and then however it works, because I want my sentiment to fixate or to fix around this, so, and it's going to go alongside the center. So I'm just going to put this together, and then whatever fits around that fits around it. Okay, so I'm going to move that to the side, and then get out my non-stick scissors, and then let's just go ahead and pop this up with some foam tape. Okay, alright, so I'm going to add some foam tape to my card base, or my card panel. Okay, got the foam tape on the back of my card panel here, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the tape off. Let's go ahead and get this into position. Looks good to me. The question is, do we want to pop this up? And I don't think I do, because I think I want this just to run completely flat. That way, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And we're going to come over here, and then we're going to put this here in the center. Looks good. All right, the next part is having this. So that's the thing. Do I want to have it go at an angle? That way it will allow for our sentiment to go there. So let's just see what it looks like. Obviously it's not going to be perfect, mainly because, you know, I'm just kind of placing it there and then seeing how I like it. Okay, then that goes there. And I'll be a little bit more precise with the positioning and all of that. Okay, so that, I don't know if I like it going crooked, so I think we'll have it going straight across. Not too bad. Now what we can do is start adding our little bulbs. Now I can put it on foam tape, so if I wanted to, I can have it go up like this just to give it a little bit of depth. And so I think I will go ahead and do that. I have this little strip, so we're going to go ahead and get these cut to size and then just put it on each one, all up on the foam tape. And so now what I'll do is just take the backers off and add some liquid glue just to give it more, give me more time to kind of position where I want it and just kind of place it there. And honestly, like if it just doesn't go exactly where it wants to go or where I wanted it initially to go, I'm okay with that because, you know, it's a string of lights. They're not perfect, right? And neither is crafting. I always say you want perfection. I say it in my crafting videos, craft with me videos. If you want perfection, go to your store and buy it. Because even then, those crafts are still not perfect, right? The manufactured ones. We don't make crafts to be perfect. We make them because it brings us joy. And if it doesn't bring you joy, then crafting may not be, you know, what you should be doing. But, you know, hey, even crafting, even though it's supposed to be fun, it can be frustrating. Let me tell you, I have had to bleep out a few things when I'm making my channel because sometimes the final, it's not working, or, you know, whatever the case is. You know, just one thing after another. Okay, I am really digging this card. Really, it is pretty. So how's your card making going, or how is your crafts for those who just watched this even though you don't make cards? Let me know how it's going. Mine, I actually am pretty happy. I had some time off of work and was able to get some things, actually, some things done. And do I want to see now? I want to be able to, nope, it's not happening. Okay, no problem. But yeah, feel like I was getting behind, and I busted my tail to get ahead, and I have one more card I want to make after this, and then I want to make some different, like I had made a card and I want to make different styles of that of that die that I'm referring to, which I think, I don't know, by time this video gets aired, I'm not sure which one's going. I haven't really determined which, you know, of my cards are getting out. But anyways, so I have that one. I have another card, and then when I want to make a Hanukkah card for my best friend. Her and her husband are celebrating their first Hanukkah as husband and wife. My best friend, she is a Jew, and her husband converted, and he is a very proud Jew now. And so I purposely bought the stamp set and die set just for them, spent more money than I really should, but also my boss is a Jew, so I might make him a card as well. It's just a shame. There's just not a lot out there for the Jewish faith, and so I always try to do stuff for her faith as much as I can because there's just not a lot. Like, for example, I made stuff for Passover, and it's just there's not a lot out there for them to buy. Okay, I love it. I wish that I could just leave it as is, but I feel like I need to add something, and I just don't know what. I kind of just, okay, I gotta think about this. So let me take a look at what I have, and then I might do a couple options and see, you know, which one works best. But isn't that pretty? You guys, this is so, I love it. Just as is, it's just really pretty, but it definitely needs something. All right, let me take a look to see what I have, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I went ahead and used the stamp set. This is Waffle Flower Family Christmas Sentiments, and I went ahead and used jet black with Ultra New ink, and then I used the coordinating die, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue this onto my two little lights. I had a hard time trying to find something. It was a little bit more difficult, and I say that because let's see, how do I want to, sorry, I'm just trying to think of how I want to approach putting this on here, because I did want to cover up the lights, right? And so I was struggling a little bit trying to figure that out. A little worried it was just not gonna be how I want it to be, I suppose. So, all right, let's go ahead and place this on here, and wherever that ink, or the, not ink, but, oh shoot. Let me see here, wherever that, come on, nope, nope, go down. That, oh my gosh, glue hits it, it will dry up wherever, okay. I guess what I'm trying to say is wherever that glue does not hit the light bulb, it will just dry up and be just fine. So I think that is it. I don't think we need anything more than this. You know what, let's do it. I think that looks good. So let me get the, these all glued down. Oops. Okay, and the final two. There it is. Now we're not done. If you guessed it, you should know that. Let me put these in here before I lose all of them. Okay, that put away. Okay, so let's go ahead and add my little sticker. Now this card, if you were to mail it, I kind of wish I would have went with a different, maybe I should have done some matte gold, Merry Christmas. So I'm feeling like that was a little bit out of place. That's just me not being picky as I'm looking at it from this angle. But this card is pretty, it is pretty heavy, so you're going to need extra postage with this one. And then I can move that back over. And she is done. Oh my goodness. What a labor of love. This actually wasn't too bad. It's more so just trying to figure out what I was going to do with this card, and I really do like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Definitely went a different direction than I anticipated because of what I was going to do. Because if you remember at the beginning, I was going to use some ink blending, and I was going to blend around the light, or around the light bulb, and as if they're kind of glowing. But I feel like I was really liking just the simplicity of that. So that's the reason why I went with that. Okay, well that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this card. All right, bye.